Ventures, you may enter the field in competition.
(1980). After two consecutive second-place finishes at the DCI World Championships, the Ventures took on a serious challenge for the 1980 All-Girls title. Supported by a highly dedicated management and instructional team, the Corps made several strategic changes leading into the 1980 season. A new uniform was introduced with multicolored ponchos for the horn line and gaucho-inspired uniforms for the guard and percussion section. The new uniform was designed by Gilles Paquin and gave the Corps a more mature look on the field of competition. The 1980 season's repertoire was They're Playing My Song, Liberation Ballet, For Once in My Life, and Home from the Wiz. All brass arranged by drum corps icon Jim Ott. By early August, the Corps was scoring well and achieved outstanding performance levels leading into the DCI week. All of the hard work and sacrifice was rewarded on the evening of August 15, 1980 in Birmingham, Alabama, when the Ventures not only won their first DCI All-Girl title, but also the Class A title. It was the pinnacle of an 8-year journey started by Peter Vanderkoff and his family. Over the winter of 1980-81, the Corps experienced a weakening in the size of the group. Many members had achieved their competitive goals in 1980 and had left the Corps. While enjoying the reputation and success of a champion, the reality was that the Corps struggled through the winter. By March of 1981, with no Corps show selected and only 40 members at rehearsal, the Board of Directors and instructional staff came together to map out a plan to get the Corps on the road by June. However, in 1981, on the road meant a 10,000-kilometer, 27-day tour from Kitchener-Waterloo to California and back, performing in such major cities as Denver, Los Angeles, and Las Vegas. The Corps quickly recruited 40 new members by visiting local schools and presenting the opportunity to travel to California that summer. The 1981 tour pushed the Ventures organization to its limits. Bus and other vehicle breakdowns plagued the Corps. By the time the Ventures arrived in Denver, we only had one of our 3 original buses. What transpired over the next 3 weeks showed the resilience and spirit of the Ventures organization. Despite huge transportation challenges and half the Corps learning to play their instruments on tour, the Corps made every DCI performance. Back in Kitchener-Waterloo, Bill Renault and the management launched a campaign to raise funds, Save the Ventures. The community responded well, and the Corps returned home safe and sound. The 1981 season wrapped up with DCI championships being in Montreal, Quebec. The Corps placed 4th in the all-girl division behind Les Chatelains, Arbella, and St. Ignatius. While a competitive letdown from 1980, the Corps survived in 1981. It showed great grit and determination and went on to later years to become drum corps innovators and multi-DCI champions. Good evening, Ventures, from Dubai and the United Arab Emirates. I'm really delighted to have this opportunity to speak with you tonight and give you my best wishes. I'm very sorry I can't be there. However, my wife Deborah will be there, and she's really looking forward to reuniting with everybody and enjoying in the celebration. You know, the Ventures is very close to many of us in our heart. It has a special place, and this reunion will give us the opportunity to reflect and look back at those golden days and remind us of what special times we were living in. When Peter Vanderkoff started the Corps in September of 1972, no one knew that it would lead to thousands of young women marching with the Ventures. And the ensuing decades, the Ventures would become one of the most competitive and successful all-girl and Class A championship corps in the history of drum corps. The Ventures was and will always be a community of past and present members, educators, parents and family, volunteers, civic and business leaders, and of course the fans. When Dave McKinnon and I arrived in Kitchener-Waterloo in the fall of 1977, We were extremely impressed by the professionalism of the organization, thanks to Bill Renault, Peter Vanderkoff, and so many others. Their vision and commitment laid the foundation for amazing growth and success. 50 years of ventures, what a tremendous achievement and what a remarkable opportunity to celebrate. I sincerely hope all of you in attendance have a fantastic time, and I wish you a great evening. Have a fun time.